Okay, I figured out how I remembered to put it on live chat this time. This is a little bit different starting in the game already. Pretty interesting. I was wondering if we'd have to feed the dog again, because we just did. Okay, so I know we have a mowing, or not a mowing, but a bale wrapping. So we'll go down to the dealership. I have such a hard time following the road down here unless I do it in this particular view. The foliage on the trees is so thick right there. Ooh, that was close. Now this bale wrapping contract, it'll go pretty quick because it's a rather small field. All right, bale wrapping. We will borrow. Well, now that's a different tractor. I don't recall having used that tractor before. Okay, that's up there by Richard's place. Hello? Oh, we're about to get new contracts too, which is nice. Because I need to do at least a couple of contracts before we sleep again. But if we look at the map right quick, we will see as soon as we sleep, we already have stuff ready to harvest, don't we? I should not have took that contract. Oh, I forgot. Sorry guys, I just had to sneeze. I hope I got my microphone muted in time. I totally forgot we had our own fields ready to go. Hey Archie, how are you? So we're getting ready to go up here and wrap some bales. And it probably won't take long. It's a rather small field, I think. Well, it's not small, but my day was pretty good. I didn't really do much other than my coloring live stream this morning. Now we're just going to be going right up here on the left. I had a pretty relaxing day, yes. Most of my days are relaxing these days. Pasta and shrimp. Well, I'm not much of a seafood eater. I do like pasta though. So now, Archie, you said that you got the Rooms of Wonder coloring book? Thankfully, these contracts right here, they do not take very long. Okay, awesome. Hey Eugene, how are you doing? Archie, we need to do a buddy color with Dee Dee and Sherry. I think Sherry has that book. Well, I know she has that book. Eugene, how are you? How was your day? You don't have to. You just color whatever you want to color. You don't have to color at the same time we're coloring. I mean, we're just going to color the page together, but you don't have to do it specifically at the same time. Alright, there we go. We got this one taken care of. Yeah, well, you're welcome to color along with us at the same time. We're like when we're streaming, but it's not required, that's all. Oh, I think it'd be awesome if you colored along with us at the same time. Alright, that contract went by quick. And I am glad. Yeah, we got to figure out a page. I don't even know what Dee Dee might have available in her book yet. I've colored a few pages already in that book too. But I'm sure we can come up with something. Alright, we'll just swing in here at the dealership. We collect on this contract. And then we have our own stuff. My birthday is tomorrow, yes. Wednesday. All right, 3,200, collect. And now we don't need to do any more contracts. We got to do, yours was last Thursday. Well, happy birthday. we are going to drive right down here to Granny's. Thank you. We're going to drive right down here to Granny's. Our cotton harvester is down here, so we can just go down here and go ahead and get Granny's field harvested. This is such a big spread over here. With both of these barns. Actually. Now let me think what was the best way to get in or out of here. Oh wait. Okay, this one we're not ready. This one is ready. Oh, okay. So I got canola down here. Yeah, canola, and then we have sunflowers ready. Okay, then we sleep one more time and we got 2 more fields. Okay. So we'll just go back. I looked over there and I was like, that field does not look like it's ready to harvest. This one is ready to harvest. I had noticed this one was ready when we drove past it on the way down, but I didn't even think about it. I didn't think about that being our field right there. This truck is so top heavy. Okay, now we just need the harvester. So let's do canola first, because I have this particular header on here. So we'll go do Angela's field. Oh, thank you, Archie. Now we may do a contract while we are doing this. Whoops, come on around me, buddy. Let's see if he'll go around me. Well, most of the time they just come blasting right on around me. And they brake check me, yes. Pass me up in a no passing zone, then brake check me. See, here we go. And the thing of it is, they come up so fast behind me, I don't even know they're coming. It kind of startles me. I'll be like, oh, surprises me. All right. Now, this is Angela's field. And this goes over to Monty's oil mill. Let's look and see if we have a contract. Let's see if we have a contract since the hour changed. I don't want to do that cultivating. I don't think we have anything that we really want to do. There's a corn, but I don't trust the corn. Last time we tried to do corn, it didn't work. Oh, the contract just switched. What changed? We got something different there. I don't know what just... Oh, canola. Well, now, see, we might take this contract later. We'll see. We don't need it. I thought if we found something decent, we might could take it while this guy's doing that. Actually, we could go do that rock removal, because we can have that done. The only bad thing about the rock removal is that this guy, it takes forever to drive up there. But I guess that's okay. We'll go up there and do that while our harvester is running. So we're going to borrow the equipment, triangle. We got to go to the dealership to pick it up. Now, I think if I ever start this game, this particular map over again, I will probably take that farm where I have Granny's knitwear. Woo! But God, that other vehicle really messed me up. Here we go again. Come on. I don't normally have this much trouble getting this truck to stand back up. There we go. Now this thing travels at 7 miles an hour. Whoops. All right, here we go. Oh. This guy runs a little bit faster. It's 11 miles an hour, but that's better than 7. And these are simple contracts, because all you got to do is just drive right up to the rocks. Just drive up to them. You don't have to do anything else, and they'll start doing their thing. Uh-oh. We just did this contract not long ago, too. I normally would not either, but I found out it's such a simple little contract, easy money. It's just slow, takes a while to get there, but it's such a simple contract. Now, at one time, I never did contracts before. There are contracts I do not like to do. Like, there's some of the harvesting ones, the specialty crops and stuff I don't really like to do. So I only take certain ones. But this is the first time I've played any map where I've based the whole thing off of doing contracts. But here before long, we won't really have to be doing these random contracts. It's just to give us something to do, make a little bit of extra money. We've got 307,000, so it won't be long. I'll be able to buy Dee Dee's new place. I need 161,000. I need 361,000 so we can maintain a $200,000 minimum in our bank account. But we're almost there. We could get there very easily, but I want to go ahead and get Monty's oil mill up and going. JR, good morning. How are you? We're about to go up here and crush ourselves some rocks. Actually, I am too, JR. Well, thank you, JR. God bless you. This is a long way up here. We're getting closer. A lot of people out walking around. What's that, a water tower? All right, JR, God bless you. All right, here we go. I think we're just right up here around the corner. We just did this contract. Whoops. Yeah, all you gotta do is just turn this thing on. Yeah, me too, Archie. The Walking Dead. Oops. Yeah, this is real simple because all you got to do is turn the thing on And then you just drive up. Just drive up to the flags. You don't even have to do anything. Just drive up there. There we go. There's a couple $1,000. Now, had I had a truck to transport this thing on, then it would transport faster, but that is very fast money. Whoops. Yes, that's right, Archie. That's actually why I decided to do this contract. Because we have a harvester operating, and I don't have to empty the harvester. Because it has a large enough capacity that I don't have to worry about taking a trailer over there to empty it. So I can make a little bit of extra money while that's doing that. Alright, now we just have pretty much a straight shot on back. Wahaha. That dude's getting ready to pass me here in a second. That's not, I don't really want to go this way. I want to go the other way, I think. I was going to come around the back way, but I think it'll be faster to go the other way. It's more of a kind of a straight shot. Now what I plan to do I'm gonna put Angela's canola over here in Monty's mill, his oil mill, and then I can take I can harvest Dee Dee's sunflowers and I can sell them to help buy her new farm. Now, once we get this thing back to the dealership, we'll collect on our contract, and then we can drive around over to the field where we got our harvester just to see how it's coming along, and then we'll go park the truck. There was no other contracts that I want to do. Now, after the hour changes, and we get new contracts posted, we can look and see if there's something we might want to do. But for now, this was the only contract out of what's available currently, so and that's good because that gives me the chance to set the controller down and give my hand a break. So we will be harvesting that field right there when we get done with the other one down there. I want to check something out right quick. Okay. I want to check the price on this. What is it? Oh, 50,000. 50,000. Okay. I totally forgot about that. I do remember that the bakery was... Yeah, I guess it was 50,000 on ElmCreek before. So we're going to be buying the bakery because we want to be able to make bread. Well, I don't know if we'll be making cake unless I can buy milk, because I'm not going to be doing cows. I'm not going to be doing dairy. Okay. See, we didn't make a whole lot of money. 1,500. Okay, so now we're just going to drive by. there's some fields that are ready to be harvested. See how this guy's doing. Looks pretty good. I'll pull over and let this guy get around. Looks pretty nice. You can get land discounts. That's cool. Now you can always buy a field that's ready to harvest. Buy the field, harvest it, and then sell it back for the same price that you bought it for. So that is another good way to like simulate doing a contract. You've done that in the past. I have never done that, but I know it can be done. I never have done that, but I thought about I might have to do that on this map at some point. We'll just have to see how that works out. But that is one way to make money if you need to make money. Now, Archie, what did we talk about putting up on your place? I know we talked about putting something up there. Yeah, see, that's a good way to use that particular method. And I don't see anything wrong with that either, because you actually buy the field and then harvest it, so. Now, I think what I'll do, we got that guy running, I will go ahead and I'll use my tractor. My tractor has the purple weight and the dualies front and back. Now I'm not going to need this until the end when we're done, but I'm going to go ahead and take it over there. I really didn't need to take it over there. I could have just drove back to the farm with the harvester and then dumped it in here. That's what I did last time. But we'll make it a little bit more authentic. Right, you know, I always use soybeans as a cash crop, but you can actually use canola or sunflowers. They're good cash crops, but I always use soybeans as a cash crop. Although I did have a soybean factory on my farm on this map, but it didn't work right. I'd like to try it again to see if it works, but boy, I wish I could put these vehicles in a queue so I could just rotate through the ones I want to. I did hear somebody mention that to me a while back, that they do have that for PC. So maybe one day it will come out for mods, I mean for consoles. But it may not either, because if it runs scripts, then we can't get it on console. Man, I can't talk, getting tired. Now let's see, we can do this field. We'll get this one replanted. Actually, I was gonna I think what I might do is harvest that field and then jump up here and harvest this field, get the harvesting done, and then come, because I don't know for sure if I'm going to replant that in sunflowers, because I want to buy this up here and I want to plant this in sunflowers, actually. I want to buy this. That's 161,000, I think. So, but I think I will. I'll go ahead. I'll harvest this one. Go ahead and harvest that one, and then come back and get this one replanted. Because I know this is going to go back in canola. I know that's going to go. The other field will go back in canola. This one here. But I don't know if I want to replant sunflowers in the current sunflower field. I think I may end up moving them. It all depends. I kind of did not need to bring this tractor and wagon or trailer down here, because I've got to take this header the harvester right back to the farm anyway, so I can swap out headers before I can harvest the sunflowers. Yes, I do have the corn header. So actually, seeing that I have to drive that back over there anyway, we might as well just go ahead and take this back, and we'll just load it up over there. If I'd have thought about that for a little bit, I would have realized I would have to bring the harvester back over here anyway, and I wouldn't have bothered to even take this over there. I didn't think about it. Well, I guess I really hadn't decided what I was going to do, but now that I know what I'm going to do, I realize I don't need this. I'll need it over here. I'm just going to go ahead and get this turned around. And we can park it right here. And then our harvester will be able to just pull right up beside it and empty. What do we got? 2 more passes after this one? Or is it going to be 3? Actually, purple and the green and black. But purple, yeah, purple's my favorite color. A teal. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's really cool that you did that. I like that. See. Let's see. Let's look at our or not our contracts, but our productions for a second. See, we do still have sunflowers. We still have sunflowers in Monty's oil mill. So I can actually harvest the sunflowers and sell them and be good. Okay, that's what we'll do. And then we'll see where we're at. I think we'll be able to buy Dee Dee's new field, and then I can get her field planted. I don't know for sure what I want to have Joe doing. Archie, do you remember what we talked about putting up on your farm? We were gonna sell one of your barns. Alright, we gotta go this way. We'll swing by the farm, grab the other header. No, I think we were gonna put a greenhouse or something up there, some type of greenhouse. Because we were gonna, I need to put some kind of production, is what we were looking at. Oh, I know. Never mind, I remember. We're gonna put that chicken coop. I'm going to have you doing chickens, and Monty is going to be supplying sorghum for your chickens as the chicken feed. I remember now. I was just going to say the same thing, Archie, about myself, not about you. I was just going to say, yay, I remembered. How old are you, Archie? '71, all right. I will be 67. I will be 67 tomorrow, Wednesday. Okay, now we're going to empty this. And then we are going to go, we're going to swap headers. Okay, Archie. So now we can sell the sunflowers. This is canola, what we have harvested, what we just finished harvesting. So we will go put that in the oil mill. And then Monty will be making sunflower oil and canola oil. So he's up and running, which is good. I forgot that this header actually operates this fast, and I don't know if I like that. I'm probably going to have to change that. I don't really like it that fast. Alright, let's do this. We'll take this canola over to Monty's mill. Now I hope everybody kind of understands how I'm trying to set this stuff up. Because all the money actually comes into my bank account, but I'm trying to set this stuff up so it looks like that's not really what's going on. So for example here, this is Monty's farm. But because he has a mill right here that he's not actually using, but he has this mill, so he gets subsidized to let other people utilize the mill and the silo. And he gets his government subsidy. And then see, that way we have a contract with Monty just to keep my contract with as far as putting stuff in here is with Dee Dee. So I keep her sunflowers operation moving. That's what I'm doing. That's why I get paid. Anyway, the further we get into it, the more it's going to be It's kind of hard to see, really kind of see what's going on. I think until we get a little bit more into it. I think it's going to be cool though. The concept is cool. The concept is cool, but I don't know about the execution. We shall see. Now we'll just drive this down here to where we're harvesting sunflowers. I'll have to figure out where I want to sell them at. Let's see, let's look here right quick at not that. Sunflowers. Where do we want to take sunflowers to? Sunflowers. Where do we want to take them? Farmers Market. Farmers Market. The oil mill. It looks like Farmers Market's probably the best place to take them, and I'm okay with that. There he is. Kept kind of wondering, where was he? Oh, welcome back, Archie. I've kind of been figuring out what we're going to do. I kind of have an idea. I want to back out of that just a little bit. We're going to take these to the farmer's market. The sunflowers we'll take to the farmer's market. Oh no. I have 5 adult children. He left a single stalk standing there. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have 4 girls and 1 boy. Three girls and 2 boys. So you weren't quite as outnumbered as I was. Oh, it didn't always feel that way? I bet it didn't. What happened? I think I hit a wrong button or something. I don't know what I just did. I set the controller down for... Yep, exactly. Yeah, she always got one extra vote, didn't she? I don't know if I like this fast header. You know, the only time I ever play this game is when I'm live streaming. Actually, the only time I even have my PS5 turned on is when I'm live streaming. Well, not the only time I have it, the only time I actually play it is when I'm live streaming. I guess it's technically turned on all the time, but I keep cautioning myself, just as a person who does YouTube, not to try to, because I'm retired myself, so I don't want to turn YouTube into a job. Oh, well, hey, you know, you're retired. If you enjoy it, why not? My hands can't take it. If my hands could stand it, I would play more. But my hands just can't take it, so. Plus I'm doing the coloring also, which is not good for my hand either, so. Now we should get enough money off of these sunflowers to be able to buy Dee Dee's new field. And, well, her new farm actually. So we'll get her situated. You have, what do you use? Like the Logitech G29? I might have asked you that once before, I can't remember. Okay, so I didn't ask you because whoever I asked before told me no. So you use the G29. I've thought about buying one of those, but maybe that's something I'll look into more or consider more. So you like playing with that better than using a controller? That's awesome. I think that's really cool. I might look into that. Like I said, I have thought about getting that G29. I've seen people with that in videos. Now, was that thing difficult to learn how to use? Because it looked at me like it had like a bunch of buttons and stuff, so. I think that's awesome. All right, now we can dump these into our trailer. Oh yeah, then you can just you can go watch somebody's video on how to do stuff. That makes sense. That's what I do. Okay, we can just leave the harvester sit right there for now. Let's take this and go sell it. I want to take a look though, right here. Oil mill. See, he's up and running. Oh, I see. Okay. Now, for example, what I make off of the oil, for example, for like what I'll make off of canola oil, because it's going to hit my bank account monthly. So it's like I have a monthly contract with Monty to keep his oil mill supplied. So that's all I have to worry about. And then I get that monthly income. I get a percentage of what the oil mill makes, but that's a contract between me and Monty. Oh, okay. I was wondering how that G29 was set up. Because you could use that on console too, can't you? I believe we should make enough money. Whoops. Alright. We need, like, I need to get up to 370. I did not get there. We only got $36,000. That was not good. Okay, well, that answered my question for me. So what we're going to do, we're going to go fertilize both of those fields that we just got through harvesting. We'll fertilize both of them. We will get both of them plowed. Okay, Eugene, God bless you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you sleep well and have a great day ahead of you. Come say hello to me on my birthday. Thank you, Eugene. Okay, now we need the fertilizer spreader. And we'll just go around the circle. We'll get both of these fields. Then we'll come back and grab our plow and do the same thing again. We will plant, we'll get replanted the canola. I'm not going to replant the sunflowers just yet. We're going to go sleep and I'll see how much money we have. Yes, that is the lizard colossus. Now we can return this while that guy gets that field fertilized. Archie, I used that trailer on when I was playing on Riverbend Springs. I used this Colossus trailer as mobile silos. No, I used the maximum capacity, the XL. I like them because you can use them as mobile silos. Yeah, I never feel like I'm cheating when it comes to that. Yeah, I got it. I never feel like I'm cheating just because I use the large capacity stuff. I'm still doing the process. So, just because I don't make 10 trips, I only make one trip, I'm still making the trip. That's how I look at it. So, for me, that works. Okay, now what are we doing now? I just about forgot what I was doing. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to go down to this other field. We'll, whoops. Whew. Getting a little bit crazy. You know, Valtra was the very first tractor I ever played with on this game. Only because I like the name of it. I don't really know anything about tractors. So it isn't because Valtra has something that other tractors don't. I just thought the name sounded cool. So I said, hey, I'm going to use that. I mean, I've heard of Case, I've heard of John Deere and International. I don't think I'd heard of any of the others. And I just stuck with Valtra. See, I like to back out far enough to where I can see the entirety of what's happening. Now this will go fairly quick, and then we'll get both of these fields plowed, and then I will get this field replanted, and then we can go sleep. And we'll see where we're at financially after that. I like the Fent also. I do like the Fent. You tell me which one when we get to them. This one? Let's see what else we have. What other Fents do we have? Ooh. Now that one is tracked. I want the large, but I could not. That has to wait. So which one of those Fents do you like? Yeah, this one right here. I like the Fent. Yeah, that one. That one right there. I like that too. I like those. Ooh, 517 horsepower. Ooh, yeah. Nice. Oh, a mod with 1,300 horsepower? Whoo! Wow. I've never done anything where I needed equipment with that much power. At least I haven't yet. I actually kind of keep things simple. Well, when I was playing on Riverbend Springs, I didn't keep it simple. We had so much stuff going on that map. I way overloaded myself. Top speed, 120 kilometers. Oh, Archie, that's kind of slow. Look what I found. Well, look what I have. Look here. Uh, where is it? Where is it? Look here. Let me see here. No, not that. Look at the speed. Look at the speed on this one. a cotton harvester, 150 miles an hour. I don't know what that translates to in kilometers, but 150. I couldn't even drive the thing. I had that in Riverbend Springs. I don't have that this time. All right, we are just about ready to start plowing. ...240 kilometers. All right, we got the fertilizing done. So now we're going to go grab the plow. I think I'm gonna plow the canola field first. You have a dentist appointment. That's kind of ironic because I have to actually call I have a dentist appointment scheduled for Wednesday, and I have to call today because they have to change it. So that's kind of ironic. Okay, Archie, God bless you. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Hi, Amber. How are you? All right, let's see. We need a plow. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm going to go down here and plow this field. Okay, Archie, God bless you. Sleep well. Now I'm hoping tonight that I can get Dee Dee moved, get her relocated. I think I can. what is going on? There we go. The helper didn't want to work for me. Hey, Richard. How are you doing tonight? All right, good. I've got to get a couple of fields replanted. Well, I'm going to get this field replanted. And then I'm going to go plow another field, and then we will sleep and see how much money I have. I'm hoping I can get Dee Dee moved from right now. This is Dee Dee's field. We just got through harvesting that field and we fertilized it, so I'm going to plow it when we get done with this other one, but I'm hoping to get to get Dee Dee transferred up to here tonight. So I'm hoping to be able to buy field 1, but we're going to have to sleep. So we'll have to see. We'll get this field done, and I'll get it replanted, and then we'll see where we're at financially after we sleep for a day, or not for a day, but for a night. Now, why is he having so much trouble? He shouldn't be having that much trouble pulling this plow. But he sure is not able to maintain much of a working speed. And I don't know what the working speed's supposed to be. If he's supposed to be able to work at 15, maybe the top speed is 12, but I don't know why he's having trouble maintaining it. The field doesn't, well, it looks like it might be uphill. Yeah, I guess it's uphill going to, oh yeah, I can see right there. Right there you can see, that's a pretty good incline. Yeah, I did not notice that before. Yeah, he struggles a little bit. So I still need to buy a large tractor, but I needed this one because I want the forks on the front, or I want the capability to put the front end loader. And for some reason I cannot do that with the large Valtra. Bus bound. Very interesting. Bus bound. What's that about? I've not heard of that. Do you build your own bus line and bus company and stuff like that? I actually just looked it up on my cell phone on YouTube. So it's a bus simulator kind of game. Yeah, I like those games. Wednesday, yes, Amber. I like those kind of games, Richard. Any kind of tycoon game where I can amass fortune. I like those kind of games, but I can't play them. That's the problem. It make my hands hurt too much. I had a Railroad Empire. Uh, I think I played some of I can't remember what it was called, but it was a bus simulator. It might have been called Bus Simulator. That was in the PlayStation Store because I had a like a premium membership at the time, so I had access to games. So that sounds like it would be a fun game. Yeah, made SnowRunner. Oh, I wonder if maybe I played the same game. I can't remember, but yeah, that sounds like fun. I know if my hands could take it, I would like that game. Because I would like to be able to play like the American Trucking Simulator and stuff like that. But I know there's a bus simulator that I played. I can't remember what the name of it was, but I did play a bus simulator because I remember people coming on and paying me, paying the fare and stuff like that. But I did not play very much of it, so I didn't really learn how to play it or anything like that. But I did play around on it once. Sometimes I think I wouldn't mind like getting that PlayStation Plus account back where so I had access to games and just playing different kinds of games on here. But the thing of it is, I would not be able to beat those games. The only thing I could do is say, hey, tonight we're going to look at this game. And we just go look at it and see what it's kind of about and stuff like that. That might be kind of fun to do, though. Just kind of explore different games. maybe we could do like Farming Simulator 2 nights a week, and then maybe like on Wednesdays we'd do like a game exploration night or something like that. That might be kind of fun. You guys would just have to watch me like lose at a bunch of games. My grandson, he wanted to play this game. I can't remember what it was called, Humanity or something like that. It's kind of a weird kind of game, but still, man, we could not figure out how to play that game. We kind of had we had the concept of it, and some of it we could figure out, but we watched a video of how they beat that game, and it was like, wow, no way. There was no way we would be able to do what they did. I was like, unbelievable. So that's something I might think about. But it's pretty expensive though. That PlayStation Extra account was like almost $150, I think. But it gave me access to a bunch of different games. Now, one game I played that I really liked was Sniper Elite. I played Sniper Elite 5. I beat that game. But I can't really play that game on here. It has inappropriate stuff in it. Now when I get through plowing this field, which won't take much longer, I'm going to go swap tractors. I'm going to put this plow on the other tractor, and then I can bring our planter over here with this tractor and get this, start replanting this field. And then we can take the other tractor and we'll go plow the sunflower field. But I'm not going to replant it. I'm just going to get it ready. Because I have not decided yet what I'm going to do. Now I do hope at some point the AI worker can follow the pattern all the way around the field unless he's in a corner, in like, you know, but in a situation like this coming up here, I can see it in like a square corner, 90-degree corner. But otherwise, he should just be able to turn the wheel and keep that plow in the ground and keep going. Now, I do believe when we sleep, then we're going to collect part of what the money that we're going to make. We're going to be collecting from Dee Dee, and I'm going to be collecting from Angela, from what they're making off of Monty's mill.